using an effective sales negotiation process to increase your leverage. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu stressed the importance of planning when he wrote, "Every battle is won or lost before it is ever fought." Preparation and planning have been shown to increase your chance of success, whether on the battlefield, in a sporting competition, or a sales negotiation. In discussions during our sales negotiation workshops, we find that many sales professionals spend a significant amount of time selling and preparing the details around their pitch and their proposal, but unfortunately they fail to develop the strategy and the tactics needed to use that information to negotiate with their customer. In our experience, the most successful negotiators spend as much time devoted to planning their sales negotiation as they do preparing their bid. In any potential sales negotiation, the first goal should be focused on developing a clear and compelling value proposition that's aligned with the customer's priorities. The better job the sales professional does in positioning their solution, selling, the easier it is to negotiate a mutually beneficial agreement, negotiation. To begin negotiating price and terms before there's a compelling business case and a stated preference for your solution is an exercise in futility and typically results in expanded focus on discounting, concessions, and price. So the first step in any negotiation should be to ask yourself whether you've adequately finished the steps in your sales process and you've received buy-in and agreement from the customer that they're interested in moving forward to a potential agreement. Taking a value-driven sales approach will also help you clearly identify and articulate the priorities and requirements of your customer, which will become invaluable as you negotiate trades and concessions later in the process. Now here's a checklist of questions you can ask yourself prior to a negotiation to improve your negotiation leverage and increase your chances of achieving the optimal result for your organization. We believe that being able to answer yes to all the questions will increase your chance of success in your next negotiation. Selling value. Have I identified and quantified the value of my solution in terms of my customer's priorities? Have I identified all the stakeholders involved in this decision, and do I understand what they care about? Have I determined how procurement will be involved in the negotiation and reviewed their specific requirements? Have I developed multiple coaches in the account who can help provide information and insights? Have I presented the value of my solution before engaging in any negotiation discussions? Setting the stage. Have I researched the people I'm negotiating with and become familiar with their background and interests? Have I considered the predominant negotiation style of the people I'm negotiating with, and am I prepared to respond accordingly? Have I inventoried my sources of power in the negotiation, and have I investigated where the client may have limitations on their power? Have I worked to develop a common shared interest with the client that I can use to refocus the negotiations if they get difficult? Positions and interests. Have I clarified all the positions my client has taken? Have I asked questions to uncover the interests and motivations behind those positions? Have I planned to negotiate on interests instead of positions? Issues, options, and values. Have I attempted to identify and clarify all the current negotiable issues? Have I brainstormed multiple options to address each issue? Have I determined a value for each option in terms of the importance and tangible costs of presenting that option? Trading and sequencing. Have I developed a comprehensive trading plan that details what I will offer and what I will ask for? Have I established a best and worst case that I will accept for each negotiable issue? Have I prepared to use diminishing offers with each trade? And have I determined my walkaway position? Have I investigated my best alternative to a negotiated agreement, the BATNA, and have I investigated the BATNA of my customer? Have I prepared to always trade instead of concede in a negotiation? Have I reviewed the tactics that the client negotiator may use and prepared myself to respond with the appropriate countermeasure? Once you're able to answer the questions with an enthusiastic yes, you're now able to enter into a proactive, productive negotiation. Planning and preparation not only increase your chance of success, but will increase your confidence and internal power when you begin your negotiations, because you'll have a better grasp of what you will say and what your options are given the situation. This is also a great tool to review with your negotiation team and your management team to help ensure everyone is literally on the same page. While a negotiation plan cannot ensure you will win the battle or achieve all your objectives, Complete this negotiation readiness checklist before your next important negotiation and see if it doesn't help you become more confident, better prepared, and more strategic in how you negotiate with your customer. Thank you.